So hello to Husna, who's joining us today, who's actually our last interview for the Volunteers Week interviews we're doing here at LSBU. So thank you for joining us. We're looking forward to asking you some questions. Just to kind of start off, we just wanted to kind of read a little preamble to kind of help set the context. So we believe that LSBU alumni act as the lasting connection to the university. Our alumni are examples of what success looks like, overcoming barriers, creating opportunities, and smashing any glass ceilings along the way. We know what you do that matters, so we are celebrating and asking some of our amazing alumni volunteers why it's important for them to give back and use their time in such an inspiring and rewarding way. Our volunteers are change makers. They are doers who take action and get involved in projects that change communities. Volunteering at LSBU creates a community that thrives with change. I'm Sally, and I'm Senior Officer for Alumni Volunteering at LSBU in the Alumni and Development team.
I'm Jodie, Senior Officer in Marketing and Events in the Alumni and Development team, and we are joined today by Husna Ahamed. Hi, Husna.
Hi, Jodie. Hi, Sally. Thank you so much for a great introduction. I'll just introduce myself briefly. My name is Husna Ahamed, as they've said. The course I studied was BA Honours, a business studies course. It was over 4 years because it was part-time, just evenings I did that, while I was still working full-time and raising my family. I graduated in 2006. It feels such a long time ago, but it's still with me, so it's all good. My current job title is personal fitness trainer and a wellness coach. So I did that after my uni. I decided I need to change my life and need to change my health. So this is why I'm doing this. And obviously it's my business. So the business studies did help me a lot and it still helped me along the way. So it's really good. The volunteer activity I did was I shared my story on the LSBU website because every month I was seeing profiles coming up and it was kind of annoying. Like, you know what, I've got a story too. I need to sort this out. I had no idea it's going to go anywhere, but you know what, sometimes you just got to try and see what happens, what comes out of it. So yeah, this is me.
Amazing. Just to go back to your business course that you studied with us, can you tell us a little bit about why you chose that particular course at that moment? Because you were a mature student as well. So you can tell us a little bit about why you chose that course at that point in your life?
Business study I chose because there was a lot of, we have a lot of business people in our family. It's just inheritance, really. It's just like how it is. And they had no formal education or anything like that, but they just run shops and stuff like that in Bangladesh and even here. That's just what we know, right? We're just entrepreneurs. And I thought, you know what, I need to get some formal education and something to obviously put on the paper and also the experience and the skills and the knowledge. Because I was always automatically doing business anyway. So I thought, you know what, let me just get something on paper and it will help me enhance my life. Also, business study was something that I could see that I could go to any avenue. Because at that point in my life, I wasn't sure what to do with my life and whether I wanted to do business or what area I wanted to go in. So it was like a kind of a journey for me as well. Although I worked in an academy, I nearly became a teacher and I U-turned it and I saw too many stuff and I thought, you know what, I don't think teaching is for me. Well, I'm trying to become a teacher now because I'm doing a TEFL course at the moment, but it's totally different from schools.
Okay.
Business studies, it opens a lot of avenues, I would say, because you can go into any direction you want. That's how I felt, and that's what the course offered me. So
Amazing. So as you mentioned, your volunteering experience with us was in the form of sharing your story, which we value highly as a way of giving back. Can you tell us why sharing your story to you was so important?
It was really important because as a Muslim woman, I wanted to break that glass ceiling. And there is a lot of stigma around like where Muslim women or Asian women, they can't go out to work or it's all psychological. We are allowed to go to work. There's nothing wrong with that. We are encouraged to go to work and we are encouraged to study. But the stereotype, I just want to break that stereotype, especially where I'm like the olden times kind of thing. I'm not that young. So, I wanted to break that stereotype. And I thought, you know what, if I can do it, then I can inspire others to do it. And that was really important for me to share my story. So you never know who I could touch and change their lives. And they might say, okay, hey, I'm 30 and I could still go to uni. I don't have to go as 21-year-old, like a conventional way, because I didn't go as a conventional way, although I had planned to go, but I didn't because I got married really early. So basically, I just thought, this worked out for me, so why can't it work for anyone else? And then actually, after me, some of my colleagues did go to uni as a mature student because I inspired them. and some of them were thinking about it. So it was really like, wow. I inspired quite a lot of people, and I thought, there's more to do, there's more work, there needs to be more done. So I just wanted to really break that cycle, to be honest. And I thought, what, sharing my story would help. Even if even one person changing, there's still changing the world somewhere.
Amazing, amazing. You've definitely inspired so many people, and to say that you've inspired your colleagues to go back to school as well, that really shows impact. I'm interested to know, who inspires you? Who motivates you? Where does that come from?
Well, it's actually my mother. She has passed away now, 24 years. But she always inspired me as a very strong woman. She actually never had no formal education, never went to school. She was an only child, but it was because she was brought up in back home, like Bangladesh. She didn't really need to go to school. And also the family was so protective of her because she was an only child. So her father didn't let her go to school. But she was so intelligent. That's all I know. She was so intelligent.
And you've mentioned how you volunteered your story for us, but I understand you're quite active in the community and you give back in a variety of different ways.
Yeah.
Hear about that. I'm sure those that are going to watch the video would love to hear about all of the things that you do for the community and with the community. Yeah,
I do, because I'm a personal trainer, I do ladies fitness. Before the pandemic, it was face-to-face, obviously, in a community centre. It's all free for the ladies, but it's funded by somebody, social prescribing. But obviously, I don't charge the women, but they get it for free. So which is a really plus. And also, because of the pandemic, I had to change it to online, which is quite difficult for me. I thought, oh my God, I wasn't really an online person too much. But I had to change my ways and change my mindset to be able to do that. And it's really working well. So that's free and it's grown like crazy. And even tomorrow I start back after Ramadan. And people are asking, when are you doing it? And, and I do weekend as well sometimes, but this weekend one I do charge because obviously it's my time. So I thought, just a little bit of subsidy, and it's very little money as well. So they love it. And, I also, because I qualified, I did an Islamic course as well. Just recently, I just graduated that as well. So basically I do a sister circle, which is also obviously free. It's just to help the local community, local Muslim ladies to enhance their life, to understand our religion more. Even me, I'm on a journey, I'm still understanding it and what it entails. And, lots of things good have come out of it. And this is my time on a Saturday. It's my time to give back to my religion and also to give back to my community and the women, help them help their families. So, we set the standards so before Ramadan, we had different topics. Every week I cover different topics. So, and it's only half an hour, 40 minutes. And we have a question and answer session at the end and people just relaxed. And and I kind of prepare the whole day. It takes the whole day. It's not easy, but to deliver, it's only for 30 minutes or something. But because I feel so good, and people are feeling good and it's changing their lives, changing their kids' lives and, everything around them. So why not give back? So, yeah.
That's great. You do so much. You do so much, which is amazing. You obviously have more hours in a day than a lot of us. But I remember as well for International Women's Day, you were highlighted in the Mirror for 100 incredible women, which was amazing. How did that make you feel?
I was like, wow. I actually didn't even know. I actually didn't even know for weeks until somebody pointed out to me, the guy that did the story, we thought nothing of it. And then he called me and I was like, are you okay? He said, yeah, you're on the paper. I said, are you for real? He said, yep. He said, you're in the Daily Mail. I said, no way, I can't be. And he said, you need a bodyguard. It was so funny. Because I was literally walking on the street because I was just going from shop to home. And I was like, you are joking me, right? He said, no, I'm not joking. Check it out. So then he sent me the email of the copy of it. Oh, my God. They literally picked it out. I had no idea. But it was really amazing. I felt really like, wow, my little story went somewhere. And, it's part of that International Women. And I thought, I am an international woman and I do help. So, yeah, I felt really good. I felt honored, to be honest.
Yeah. So how did it come about? Do you know who submitted your story? How?
No, they just picked it out. No idea. No one even knew how it happened. No one knows. They just picked it out.
Wow, that's your moment of fame.
Yeah. So my kids said, you got to print it out, Mum, to show your grandkids when they grow. I was like, oh my days. Yeah, I better do that before I forget.
Yeah, print it out, blow it up big, have it on your wall. It's your,
Yeah.
you got to be proud of that, which is amazing. Um, are you driven by impact? Is it important for you to see the impact that you make on others, or are you kind of content with everything that you do and everything you give? You know, will have an impact at some point. You don't need to see it. Are you driven by impact at all?
Not really, yes and no. I don't really need to see the impact because I know it will happen anyway. It happens organically. And I give back not to get anything back. I give back because that's who I am. And, it just helps me as a person as well. And it comes in tenfold. That's all I know.
And your story has been shared in print. This is an opportunity today where you're sharing your story in a different kind of medium. And I was wondering, have you had a journey with public speaking at all about sharing your story to inspire an audience of students, or have you had the opportunity to kind of share it through public speaking, or does the idea just not interest you?
I have done it in obviously a smaller scale because where I do my business, I do share my story, but on a very smaller scale. But yeah, I would love to. My next step will be sharing to students and big places because I think I'm ready now to share my story. Because at first I wasn't as confident, but I think I have something to offer. So why not share and inspire other people?
Definitely. And I would say your story, you graduate from the business school, but your story would resonate to so many mature learners, women from the Muslim faith. And we encourage alumni to come back and talk and to be a guest lecture or a guest speaking. But we support alumni to do that. We don't just plonk you in front of students. We support you to help you prepare, to help you realise, to read the room, to understand who's going to be there, to speak to a lecturer, to prepare in advance what you're going to speak about. But yeah, we have a mixture of different volunteer guest speaking opportunities for alumni, which includes industry focused, inspiring focused, breaking barriers focused. So yeah, we would love to pick that conversation up with you when you're ready to come and speak to students at LSBU.
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm ready for it. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
So you mentioned about changing lives. How important is it for you to lead by example? Do you think about that?
It's really important because obviously people are watching, your kids are watching, your grandkids are watching, the people around you are watching, your clients, whatever, your friends, family, they're all watching and, they will get inspired by you. So if you be the best of the best and try to be the best version of yourself, and then they will just follow. And you just want to leave a legacy. That's my main goal, really, to leave a legacy.
And can I ask, if you think back to the first day when you came to LSBU for your first day of your degree, can you think back to the feelings, what you felt at the time, and can kind of compare it to where you are now, where you're kind of on a platform sharing your story? Just a moment of reflection, really, of how far you've come, really, in your journey.
Yeah, it's a big, very big step. So when I first came, I was like, wow, it's such a big building. Like, what have I done? Am I really here? Like, can I do this? But obviously I had confidence in myself. I can do this. It wasn't a problem. But whether I could commit myself, because I had a lot going on at the same time. But then from where I'm looking back and now, I thought it was meant to be. Every day I used to say this was meant to be and this was my journey. And now I look back and it's helped me a lot. Yeah, it's helped me grow and develop. It gave me the baseline, really, basically.
And just to reflect as well on your volunteering experience and what you do in your community, could you share with us a moment in time that reaffirmed why you do what you do, like an experience, or you saw something in someone, an interaction that you was like, yeah, this is why I use my time to give it to others?
Yeah, so many. It's too many to list. Gifts in Ramadan, from saying thank you all day, from prayers, everything. It's just so amazing. Every day I think, wow, this was meant to be. I'm helping my community and I'm helping the people that I should be helping. And this is what my religion teaches me, to help others. And it's just, wow. There's so many people, they said sometimes because they lose the way they are able to pray, stand up and pray, which is a big thing for me and even big for them, because some people have to sit in a chair and pray and they're not even old enough to be able to, they're not old to do that. Do you see what I mean? They're in their 30s and why are they sitting on a chair? And they shouldn't be, they should be standing up. So this is my main goal, to get them fit and healthy. And, you know, there was a big moment when some of my clients, I prepared them to go to pilgrimage, you know, the Hajj, and they have to do a lot of walking. So I prepared them, you know, physically to go. Sorry, I'm emotional.
I mean, we can take a moment, but I think it's because you do care about what you do and you give back so selflessly, and you change. But I can tell that you want to create more change and help more lives. But we're happy just to take a moment if you just want to kind of pause.
Yeah. You're such an inspiration, Husna. Like, you care so much. It's very, very obvious. And you know why you're doing what you're doing. Your motivation is clear. Your change, what you've done, your journey, how you've kind of you've empowered yourself to do what you want to do on your own terms. And you're such an inspiration.
Yeah, thank you so much. It means a lot. I just do what I love. That's all I do.
Amazing. And that's so obvious. That's so clear. And we thank you for your time today. Thank you for the time that you spend on other people in your community, all what you do. And you're such an inspiration, such an inspiration. Don't ever forget that.
Thank you.
You really, really are. I just want to share with you, actually, a thank you from our director of our department. Let me just find her words. So it's a little bit of feedback because she read your story and she was really inspired by it as well. So I'm just going to read what she has written here about you. Sharing stories is not only powerful, but an important part of what we do. Husna, your story is motivating and many in our audience can relate. Your journey and commitment to your own success is what makes you, like so many other students here, special. Your story confirms that it's okay to pick up where you left off later in life. It's okay to outgrow people. It's okay to not fit the mold. You are strong, brave, wonderful, and an amazing role model. Thank you for sharing your journey with us and contributing to the stories that inspire students and other alumni. You allow them to believe that their dreams are valid and achievable. Thank you, Olivia.
Oh, so cute. I'm going to get emotional again. Thank you so much.
That's fine. It's just important for you to know that, you know, you are seen, your efforts, the change that you're trying to make is visible, and we really do appreciate it. You're just such an inspiration.
Thank you.
The word inspiration, Husna's picture is right.
It's basically, you open a dictionary, inspiration, and there's
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You guys.
Thank you so much, Husna. We literally don't have any more questions for you, and I think it's a great note to leave on. Sally, do you have anything else for Husna?
No, just a massive thank you, and it's an absolute pleasure to connect with you.
Thank you. Enjoyed you as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time and just allowing us to recognize you. It's in honor of Volunteer Week, and we just want to celebrate people like you and say thank you. So thank you.
Oh, bless you guys. You take care.